a little more.
We're fine. We're so fine. Hey, Mickey. Hey, Mickey.
Hey, Mickey. Hey, Mickey. Hey, Mickey, you're so fine. Hey, Mickey.
You're not going to start your album here.
You don't know.
Oh, I do.
I don't know.
I edit it.
That's true.
We do need to sing a song sometime. I'll play the guitar.
I sing songs all the time. What are you talking about?
I do too, but yeah. So be thinking about what song you want to sing.
Come on, Lesbian Seagull, let's go.
All right, let's do it. Okay, where was I? Is that going to come through?
I'm waiting.
Yeah.
Are they being abducted, though? Like, do we need to go save a child?
Don't bother.
I don't
There's
care if
plenty more
I'm
where
not
they came
saving
from.
them regardless. Not my child.
You guys are the worst.
You're right.
I know.
Okay. The pronunciation Nazis are going to get us again.
Yeah, they will. I don't want to up. You guys want to record a quick Choopy song?
What is it?
It goes choop, choop, choop. Choop, choop, choop. Chupacabra. Chupacabra.
Is it like a round? Is it like row, row, row your boat?
Something like that.
I don't think so. I don't
Remember
think
that? It was a 70s song called Shake Your Booty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Shake
I'm,
your choopy.
I'm familiar. Yeah.
Chupacabra. Choop.
You ready?
Choop, choop, choop.
Choop, choop, choop.
Chupacabra. All together now. Ready? Come on.
Choop,
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 choop, choop, choop. Choop, choop, choop.
Chupacabra.
Chupacabra.
Choop, choop, choop.
Choop, choop, choopy, choop, choop.
Okay.
Choopy, choop.
We gotta go. We gotta go.
All right.
Oh,
Okay.
cripe.
Hey guys, welcome again to another episode of Thinking Sideways, the podcast. I am Devin this year, week. Okay.
It's been years.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me try that again.
Sure, it's New Year somewhere.
Far Side?
Yeah. Don't remember that one?
Vaguely.
They did a bunch of Goldfish
It's been
ones.
so long.
Yeah.
Did you ever hear that thing of there's the one with the ants trying to take the baby down the anthill?
Yeah.
You've seen that one?
They're trying to,
and
stuff it
they
in.
realize it's not going to fit. Well, with the first revision of that, or the first version of that, they were carrying an old man, and everybody rejected it because it's not fair that seniors are old and can't defend themselves. And so he changed it to a baby, and they accepted it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Joyce.
Yeah.
I really want you to put that into the next year's bloopers reel so that people can hear that you guys are kind of lame sometimes.
Yeah.
Definitely deleting this.
Okay. Ready?
Okay.
Okay. Fine.
Hey guys, let's go. Can we start now? This is my dog
it's
voice.
Sensitive.
It's his normal voice.
Yeah.
That's right. I fake it the rest of the time.
All right.
We ready?
Yeah.
If you would let me go.
Okay, go. Where's
Go.
my ball?
Oh my god.
I didn't know.
Okay.
Dude,
All right.
We're doomed.
Hey guys.
We are.
We gotta get through 8 pages tonight. Jesus.
It's okay. I'm willing to stay up late.
All right, let's go.
Did you mention her nickname, Sharkbait?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah.
You're gonna roll immediately into what do you call a guy when the arms are like jokes, aren't you?
Oh, we can't do that. We really can't do that.
You don't want to do Sharkbait?
We really can't do that.
Well, I am going to mention sharks later on, just so
That's
you know.
fine.
Yeah.
God, okay, but we can't
Oh,
joke
we
about
cannot
it.
start that way.
We really can't joke about it.
Yeah. You say before.
I know I say before.
Okay. Yeah.
What?
I know I wrote it that way, but that's not what I meant, Joe.
I know.
I
Sorry,
redid the
I won't
math
I
and
know
then
my own
Yeah.
dates better than I can write
Yeah.
them.
I'm
okay?
sorry, I redid the math after I wrote my script. I don't know what you want from me.
Let's do it.
Isla.
Do it.
Mhm. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Tequila.
Bermeja.
Bermeja.
Yeah.
Dun, ba, da, da, dun, dun, dun. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Okay, ready?
So, were you going to ask something specific regarding the time
no.
frame, or just okay?
No. Yeah.
So,
Go on. It's a. Oh, go ahead. Just continue with what you're doing.
oh, okay. In the
Keep telling your story, Devin.
Thank you.
It's okay.
Yeah. You're just sitting there. You do that all the time. You're always like, let's ask a funny question and let Steve try to like ad-lib something, but I'm not recording, so it's just going to be amazing and hilarious and avoid.
I just don't want to like start too early because then Steve has to edit it all out.
Steve doesn't care.
He cares. He loves me.
Yeah.
Cares for me. Looking out for me. What? Got my back.
That's right.
What's that look?
I'm sorry that I'm the evil child of this family.
You are.
Kind of are. Yeah.
It's true.
What to do? Pause for swill suds. Pont-Saint-Esprit is a small village in southern France. As of the 2012 census. As of the 2012 census. Okay. As of the 2012 census. Okay. All
We
right.
haven't had one of those in a real long time.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Did you not hear Joe just say, "Don't eat old nuts"?
I know that
I'm sorry. Okay. Well, it's just-
I'm not 12 at the moment, apparently.
Apparently not.
This time.
There's certain old nuts that you can't eat, but other than that, stay away. In the shade so far.
Good.
They work well.
Yeah, this way you won't be able to see that I'm napping. I don't snore. I'll
That's
be
what
like this.
everybody who snores says. It does kind of look like normal. Take those out. You're freaking me out. All right. You ready, Snorosaurus?
Yeah.
All right.
Hang on.
Apparently I'm not the one you have to be concerned about.
I knew that was coming. I could see the look on your face. I'm like, I'm just gonna wait. All right, ready?
By the way, I know I look a little frowsy, but it's because my hairdresser is retired from the profession, and so I have to find a new
I remember
hairdresser.
you said that was a thing, but I don't know.
Yeah, so that's gonna be.
She's just tired of taking Joe as a client.
That could be.
She's tired of having you at her house.
That could be. She's just scared.
Because you're always talking about guns and
I'm always saying like,
Republican things.
I'm always saying, oh yes, you have such nice hair and such beautiful skin.
And nice hands. Please wash my hair again.
Would you touch me here? And
Okay, we gotta start this episode.
Yeah,
Come
no,
on,
actually, let
getting
me
creeped out.
follow.
Oh, okay. Sorry, you had a look on your face like you were going to say something. Lori.
While you're talking.
We're Canadian. Lori. Mm-hmm. Theory number one. Theory number one is that a man, that this is... I'm going to go get Fred Flintstone. Because that makes just as much sense as what I just said.
True.
Yeah,
We need a theme song for the Theory Machine.
that's a good idea.
What's the Scooby Doo? Do 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 do. Right?
I'd like something like out of like a commercial from the 60s where a bunch of high pitched voices go.
I know you like that.
Yeah, I think that'd be good.
No, I think actually there was, what was that? There was that mystery that was floating around for a while of who were the background singers of this one obscure album. Does this sound familiar to you?
Not even a little.
Okay,
No.
maybe. Yeah. Anyway, we'll figure something out. Let me go ahead and try this over again.
Okay, you guys ready?
No.
No.
This story kind of breaks my heart.
Why?
Oh, I like Paul.
Fall.
I like
How
Paul.
do you know you like Paul? Were you alive when Paul was alive?
Actually, I was.
Yes.
Oh, damn it. That's so old.
Yeah.
God. Sometimes I forget. Okay, you guys ready?
Yeah.
So, Devin, what do you think? Do we need to balance out the light situation in here? Should that light be on or should it be off?
Okay. You ready?
All
No, I
right,
need a
fine.
No, kidding.
Bathroom.
She's gonna kill. I redlined it and everything.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Good. All right.
You have misspellings all over the place.
Oh, I know.
Dropped letters.
My grandma. I do drop words a lot. You know, drives me crazy.
Even
I
when
know you
speaking,
started-
you drop words.
I probably do.
You
I know
do.
you started to say my grammar, but you stopped in the middle and it was just my grandma.
Yeah, my grandma. My
My
You
grandma.
dropped the letter up the end.
Okay, there you go. I mean, you don't really want Devin on Absinthe talking about hookers, do you?
Maybe.
Murdered hookers?
Maybe.
Do you?
We could start being like the last podcast on the left.
When I was little, I didn't know how to read until I was like in 3rd grade. This is like true. I didn't know how to read. I had to work with a tutor because I couldn't read for whatever reason.
You
and
faked
my
it?
mom, no, I didn't even really fake it. I just was like, oh, I'm tired. And my mom was a special ed teacher, so she was trying her tactics on me. It didn't work. But she would always say, just look at the shape of the word and guess and go. Those were the 2 ways that she tried to get me to learn how to read. So to this day, I'll look at the shape of a word and I'll guess and go, and I guess and go, and that's like it. Like I guess what that word is without even like paying attention to it. I'm like, I don't know, it's the general shape of that word I think it's gonna be. I've guessed it's that one. It's that one from now on.
Mhm.
So acquired savants turned his servants into acquired servants.
So,
I
no
actually
matter.
used to do that when I read as a teenager.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it's fine when you have contextual clues, right? When you're reading prose,
Right.
it's totally fine because then you'll go back and be like, that doesn't make sense. You read it again, you're like, oh, that's why it doesn't make sense. But when you've got macaroni,
Marconi, yeah.
Because macaroni.
macaroni,
I think that's how most people read. Is they don't actually, they actually just recognize the
but they
word.
typically self-correct because they
Yeah.
actually look at it versus me just being like, nope, that's what it is. Deal with it.
That's funny. Our science is so bad.
Well, actually, I took an online science quiz just today, and I scored high.
You scored as being high.
As a kite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye, Dan.
It wrote back, you've been smoking the herb.
Yeah.
A Star Wars, damn it.
Okay.
Okay. Is it okay for me to say damn it? Okay.
We've slowly started swearing more and more, so who
Well, that-
cares?
Well, damn, it's not a
Yeah,
strong
yeah.
word.
We used to be really tight, and now we're like,
Yeah.
Can we say fudge sticks?
Can we say Sofa King?
as long as you don't yell, I don't care.
Can we say fuck him? It's the restaurant, you know. Okay.
Is it? It probably is.
No,
I
it
don't
is.
give a lot of fox.
Fox.
Do you want to alternate us reading these off, or do you want to just read it all yourself?
No, I think I'll read it myself, but I'd like
Okay.
you guys to react
Okay.
to the things I'm saying.
Holy sh!
Yeah! Perfect! It's like I paid you to say that or something.
Oh my fucking god!
Please, this year, can we release unedited? Please, this year.
Holy cat scratch! Trekkie dating sites.
Do they have such things?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh really?
They have farmers only. A dating site for only farmers. That's a
Mhm.
thing in this world.
They have cat owners.
I'm
dating
sure
Oh,
they
sites?
yeah?
do.
Yeah.
You should sign up.
I should.
You get a lot of tail.
I would get a lot of tail. Like,
Ah!
because my cats are so awesome that women would want to date me just to be around my cats.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah. The North American Marlon Brando Lookalike Association. No. Oh no, excuse me. Sorry. The North American Marlon Brando Lookalike Association. No, hang on. The North American Marlon Brando Lookalikes.
Overbeck or Overton?
Oh, okay, you're right, Overbeck. Duh. I did it. Oh my god.
You are all over the map. with
I
names
know.
today.
I'm getting my names wrong here. Overbeck.
What's your name?
Yeah, what is my name? Devin. Yeah. Hey, I just want to say, guys, they're naming beer after me, not after you guys.
That's true.
Right, I'm so hot. Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Got it. Okay.
All right, good
Glad
to know.
that's clear.
Thanks. All right, continue on,
Okay,
Hottie.
where are we at here?
Salt stores.
Yeah, it just seems to be like they've been skipping on the salt. Man, that pisses me
They have, but you evidently need a lick.
apparently.
I think they sell those at the Meta.
Salt lick?
Yep.
I can just put it out in the living room and we'll just get on all fours and lick it.
Yeah. Sounds like
Me
something
and the
you
cats.
would do.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm going to slip on that and fall.
Thank God.
Probably. Yeah, we've been. I hate to break it to you, Steve. We've been trying to replace you here.
We got Justin on the hook.
Yeah.
He's ready to move out here.
Yeah,
It's perfect.
we're going to make that 3 fans so happy.
Okay.
Mike's gonna join our podcast. We're all gonna make $100,000 a year.
A lot more than that.
From a 3-person to a 4-person square table story.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
You start talking, Mike's like, shh, I'm not done telling the story.
I'm not done.
Sorry, Mike, love you.
Yeah, we're just kidding, Mike. Yeah.
Please don't come kill us.
Yep.
Oh my God. Fat cat.
Yeah.
Fat
Silly cat.
Digging in the
Smelly
litter
cat.
box.
Oh, smelly cat. What are they feeding you? Smelly cat. Oh, smelly cat. Why don't they care?
Okay.
Ready?
No, cat's still in the box.
Oh, really?
Cat is going to keep going.
Cat in the box. Okay. Yep.
There she goes.
I wasn't making it up. Okay,
Ready? Okay.
sweet freedom.
All right. Ready? Okay.
Samora Michelle,
Samosa.
not mimosa. He is not a champagne drink.
Samosa.
Nope.
Deep fried potato dish.
No.
Dang it.
Nope.
I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Hey there, and welcome to another episode of Thinking Sideways. I am Steve, as always, joined by,
Joe.
And Devin.
and once again we have a mystery for you,
What?
which is, why does that prince keep sending me emails when there isn't actually any Nairobian princes?
I thought they were like Nigerian.
Nigerian,
Yeah.
you're right.
Well, it's because
Oh.
they've been deposed.
Oh,
That's why
okay.
they're emailing you, because they're, they're not.
They have to flee the country, but
Yeah.
he can't take suitcases of cash with him, so he's got to transfer it to your
Oh,
bank account.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, then we probably shouldn't do that mystery. Okay, this week's mystery is, why is porn so focused on butt sex?
That's a good question.
Because humans are focused on butt sex.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like it up the ass?
Yeah.
Come on.
Actually, I don't really like it up the ass.
Have you tried it?
I tried it the other direction, but I
He's
haven't.
had it done medically.
I have, yeah.
Medically administered.
Hang on, I'm going to get a little closer to the mic. All right.
Ready?
Why did
Yeah.
you have to get closer to Mike? That makes Mike uncomfortable.
Hi, no, sorry, Mike. Touch him down here. But,
Leave Mike's shaft alone.
I have noticed.
Don't even talk about his cables.
I don't know what it is. It's the wavelength of my voice, but it does sound like it's harder to hear than your guys' voices. You guys
It is
sound.
because it's lower.
And then he takes off all his clothes because he doesn't want to get his clothes bloody.
Right.
And then he calls her inside and then jumps her and strips her and strangles her and then cuts her body into pieces. But he put all this whole stuff in lurid detail into a letter to the little girl's mother.
Okay.
And it's just reading about it, But luckily that was his downfall because they managed to trace the letter back to him and he got arrested and he got fried in the electric chair for it. But it's
I feel so much better for you having shared that story with me. Thank you.
I know. Sorry.
It really is just an uplifting way to start.
It is. Oh, it's Halloween.
I just had to hit record here because I wanted.
You wanted that recorded?
Oh, that's what
documentation
you were doing.
of like what we talk about before we record episodes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was an interesting little article.
So if there
anyway.
was interference in there, sorry, I was walking around.
This boil I've got?
Yeah, let's hear it. How about my hemorrhoids? Yeah. This is a TMI episode. Everybody be forewarned.
We've changed the initials of our podcast from
TSP
to TMI.
Hey, hi there. Welcome to another episode of TMI. This week we're going to talk about my hemorrhoids.
In excruciating, throbbing detail.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, hey, well, if we ever run out of mysteries, I think TMI would be a good podcast.
I don't think it would. I really don't think it would.
There's a lot of people that want to share.
That's the problem.
Yeah. They better.
There is a lot of theories in this story, and I intend to drag out every
Please don't.
single one.
You don't know how long I've been awake this morning.
It's not morning anymore.
I know.
That's a sign of how long you've been awake?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Did you want me to do it in an Australian accent?
No, I think that's good enough. Because, well, unless you think you can pull it off.
It's going to use an inappropriate word. I'm sorry. Because they call everybody.
No, you can't drop the C word in there. It's fine. It's fine. You've ever made.
No, actually, not nearly.
No, you actually made that noise before. It's still gross. Continue on.
All right. Hang on. Jitterbugging McKinley, Abe, break Newtonian, inferring update and there collaborative. Collaborate. Yeah. Okay, all right. Is this better? Would be like more emotive. Jitterbugging McKinley, Abe, break Newtonian, inferring update and there collaborate.
So,
Ruth,
Steve,
sports
do you want to
writing.
read these? All right.
Fine.
Okay.
Bitches.
You guys ready?
I
No.
am.
Shut the
Devin, take one. Devin, take three.
Okay, ready?
Are you going back to the one that you skipped, which is Alfred J. Potter?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to get to him in a sec here.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going out of order here. I know.
Okay, that's why I'm
Yeah.
confused.
I just
Yeah, I
want to
know.
mention watching you trying to hand signal Joe has been a treat. Where you're just like, because he's not paying attention. He doesn't know
I'm
what
just
you're doing.
totally missing the whole thing. Yeah. Clueless as usual.
Okay.
I'm reminded of that scene from Airplane. Remember that scene where he's going like, and she's going like,
It's exactly that. Yes.
yeah, totally.
Okay.
All right,
Sorry.
let's talk about this.
You were talking
All
about
right.
somebody.
Silas Jane may have rung a bell for some of you because he's kind of famous in the Chicago area / connected and implicated.
Implicated? I like it.
I love it when you make good jokes, but you realize we haven't been recording,
Yeah.
and then you go, and then you turn it on like you think you're going to be able to recreate that moment.
Ain't gonna happen. Sorry.
Not gonna
Just like
happen.
sex, when I prematurely ejaculate, and I'm like, I'm going to make it like it was better. I'm just going to roll over and go to sleep.
I'll
Just going to cry in the fetal position for 3 hours,
I'm sorry.
silently in the shower.
All I wanted to do was give you a massage. I'm sorry.
All you gotta just, the magic words to get yourself out of that is just say, look, bitch, you had as much time as I did. So.
I think we've discovered the reason that Joe's single.
One of many. One of many. All right, we ready?
Ah, sure.
All right, let's get this this little showboat rocking and rolling. So,
And she didn't have any suicidal tendencies, not given
no.
to self-immolation or
nothing
anything
like that. Nothing that would indicate that she would have brought something down like this upon herself. So, yes, no self-immolation at
Okay.
all.
Not given to just burning herself, setting herself.
No self-burning tendencies here?
No,
No.
Okay.
not predisposed to that.
Yeah.
No. Longest throat clearing in fucking history. Some of the meals available in February are roasted pork with apple walnut and farro salad and crispy. I'm not doing that one. I cannot say half of these freaking words. All right, let's talk about a lizard, because it's a scaly story.
Before we start, I mean, that cell phone picture of the lizard. The lizard man.
Yeah, we'll talk. Let's talk about it when the time comes.
I know,
okay?
I know.
Ready?
A lizard.
Hey there. Asshole. Okay.
Okay, you guys ready?
Oh.
Si, senor.
Am I a senora at this point?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's the extent
Sorry.
of my Spanish, okay? I know taco and burrito and enchilada.
You know more than that.
¿Por qué?
Yeah.
Are you sensitive about these things?
Okay. Hey.
Who, me?
Yeah. You were just sitting there staring at the computer for a minute.
He kept trying to get it to push.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I see, whenever I go anywhere, I see people staring at computers and stuff. So I just assume that's what you do.
You just stare at them. You just stare at them.
Yeah,
Got
so
it,
I just
okay.
stare at them, yeah. I mean, is that not what you're supposed to do?
No, you usually do something on them.
Oh.
You interact with them.
Oh.
I know
This
this
is
is
why
a
your
hard
boss is always
concept for you.
angry.
Whoa,
Yeah.
okay.
As an old man, I understand.
Wow. Hang on a second.
Me too.
All right. Yeah. Any farts? Okay, there we go. Yeah.
So gross.
Steve's voicemail is broken. This is his refrigerator. Please speak very slowly, and I'll stick your message to myself with one of these magnets.
Hey, it's me. Sunday morning, I'm heading up to the Clackamas River to do a little rafting. Got to do the upper Clackamas, which is a lot more dangerous than the lower Clackamas. But so if I drown, Katie is my cat's godmother, I guess. She's tried to find him a new good home. So yeah, please let her know. And also, you're going to need to replace me on the show, and I'm thinking maybe Daniel Craig will be a good replacement. That's about it. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Through the magic of me editing, figuring out how to edit in the studio, we're back. I think I just heard a car door slam. That was actually good timing.
Hey, we're back.
Oh, hey.
Hey, did you find a fingertip in that spot?
No.
Oh, crap. They were asking about it at the ER. I guess I'm going to have to just do without.
That's okay.
You know,
It's, gives you a good story or something.
Add a little
Yeah,
flavor
this
to
is
the
the guy
soup.
who's complaining. He lost a fingertip.
Just a
I'm
fingertip.
one giant boil on the right side of my body.
I know, but you know what? That fish skin looks like it's gonna heal that right up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Salving for weeks.
Yeah.
Hello,
It's gonna be good.
cryptid. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the lizard man now.
So you guys actually came back. It's perfect. I'm just gonna put the finishing touches on this, and then we should be good.
Okay.
So the soup has been cooking for about 35 minutes. Do you guys smell that? It smells really good, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. So I'm just
yeah.
gonna add a little bit of water, about a cup of cold water, and then let that come up to heat just for about 1 minute. How's the ER? Good.
Oh, God.
Loud.
A lot of sick people there.
You made good time.
Trouble with ERs is they let just anybody in.
Yeah.
That's why we're back so fast. They kicked him out.
Yeah.
Because he was complaining about
Yeah.
the
I
facility.
said
constantly.
next time bring the friggin' fingertip.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is perfect temperature. So we're just gonna pull it off the heat. And traditionally we would serve this over rice, but I'm kind of thinking that Choopy's not gonna care. And
Probably not. Yeah.
one last note here. It looks like it was handwritten in here. It says,
In your book, you mean?
yeah, it says that
That
you
got
can
for free?
summon the Chupacabra by saying his name 3 times over the soup.
So whatever you do, don't say choopy, choopy, choopy.
I really wish you had just not been standing over the pot right now.
Oh, whoops.
Watch out, he's got a cigar!
Ah!
Oh God, will it ever end?
Hey guys, Steve here. You are listening to one of our original 26 episodes. If you've listened to any of our new episodes, you're going to notice that we're sounding a little different in these ones.
Yeah, there's a reason for that.
There is.
They've been remastered
They have been remastered.
because they had a really annoying hum.
Yeah, I mean, a huge thanks to listener James for doing almost all of the legwork on this
Yes,
thing.
yeah.
You'll also notice if you had listened to what we're calling the Lost 26 episodes before, and you're re-listening now, the music and sound effects are gone.
Yes, we've gone back to straight audio. So be warned, we sound a little different today than we do in what you're about to listen to.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Thinking Sideways.
I don't understand.
Does not compute.
You never know.
Insufficient data to formulate a reply.
What?
Stories of things we simply don't know the answer to.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Thinking Sideways, the podcast. I'm Devin,
I'm Steve.
I'm Joe.
and today we're going to talk about a mystery.
A mystery?
I know. So
We're not
this
just
one,
going to talk about it. We're going to solve it.
we're not going to solve this one.
Probably
I'm really
not.
sorry.
Yeah.
This is like strap in, folks, because it's a long one. So Ian Hodder of Stanford University said of this that it changes everything. It overturns the whole apple cart, and all of our theories are wrong. Okay. So radiocarbon dating puts this temple site roughly between 10,000 and 9,000 BC, which is like 11 to 12,000 years old.
Wait, what temple site are you referring to?
This one that we're going to talk about in a second. Calm down. I'm trying to be mysterious, Joe.
Okay.
For reference, more time has elapsed between the building of this site and the building of Stonehenge than elapsed between the building of Stonehenge and now.
Well, that's a long time.
Yeah.
It's a really long time.
Stonehenge was built in 3000 BC,
Roughly.
Yeah, okay.
and that's a long time ago.
That's way back.
Yeah. So this is for the generally accepted time frame of human evolution. The first Homo sapiens are like kind of starting to appear at 10,000 BC. So we're kind of in the like just starting to walk upright, using tools, making paintings, killing animals, kind of has self-consciousness, but we're still seeing Cro-Magnon man. Just explained that this is like finding out that a 3-year-old built the Empire State Building with Legos.
Yeah.
Okay, I
Right?
like that.
Yeah, I like that analogy too. I think it's really perfect because
I think it's a little arrogant. It's like really a put down of ancient man. I think ancient man was a lot cleverer than a 3-year-old. I think they were
That's-
capable of great things.
maybe this,
But in the reference of time and
Yeah.
you're growing up. I understand where
Yeah.
the analogy is.
Definitely, yeah.
So we're talking about Göbekli Tepe.
Oh yes, we would be, wouldn't we?
We would be, wouldn't we?
I kind of figured you must be.
My dear Watson.
Huh? Yeah, so they call this the world's oldest temple
Or something.
or something. Something. It might
Not
not be
really.
a temple. We don't know.
Doesn't
We
have to
don't
be a
know.
temple.
I mean, we just don't know. Okay, so I just want to get a little bit of terminology out of the way.
Okay.
Because this trips me up a lot when thinking about history and prehistory.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's
to
a
do the math
weird
backwards.
terminology, and the thing about it is that this, for the purposes of this episode, we're basically going to say history started when writing started. Okay, which is a just kind of an anthropological accepted use of those terms. Again,
It's a marker.
everybody uses different things,
a
but
marker.
This is the marker we're going to use for this.
for
story.
this
Okay.
episode, we're gonna be talking a lot about prehistory, and I just want to make it clear that we're referring to a time before writing.
Okay.
Before they started writing things
Before
down and
we had
before
a-
we have a recording of events.
History, yes.
Although there is a little bit of history from before, because there were, tales handed down by orally for many, many generations.
Sure.
Right, but those are harder to track.
They are.
Writing is very concrete and obvious.
Exactly.
So I understand why Devin said we're going to use that as kind of our reference point
that is a
to
good
move
reason.
backwards from.
So I just want to make it very clear that it's just for the purposes of this episode, we're going to be talking about prehistory a lot. And I want everybody to know we're not talking about the dinosaurs. We're talking about a time before writing.
Where was the Triceratops in this all?
No, it's not that prehistoric.
So there weren't any dinosaurs when this was built?
I don't think so. I think they were wiped out by then.
I'm so out of here.
How do you know the dinosaurs didn't build this thing?
I don't. You know what? And there's again, who knows?
All right. Well, let's jump into this.
Let's talk a little bit about what this temple space is. Site. Yeah, I think site is probably the right word. So it's in Turkey. It's 2,493 feet above sea level. It's on this hill called Göbekli Tepe, which translates roughly into Potbelly Hill or maybe Navel of the Earth. It's what the hill is called itself. So the site has been just named after the hill that it was found on.
Okay, so whereas we have, let's say, Mount Rushmore, they're saying, well, the name of it, or Mount Everest would be better, is something that we recognize got a name. It's like, and we're just calling it what the name of that hill has always been.
Yeah, so this hill has been called this for, ever since anybody can ever remember.
I got it, okay.
The site itself is a series of rings. Most of these rings have two large stones that are like T-shaped pillars that are surrounded by a circle of slightly smaller stones which face inward. The tall pillars are usually about 20 feet high and weigh up to 20 tons. They're fitted into sockets that were either cut out of the bedrock or set into like a concrete-like floor. There are more than 200 pillars in about 20 circles. That's the current estimate through geophysical surveys. There may be more, there may be less. They can't really...
And the geophysical surveys, correct me if I'm wrong, that's basically where they're making the little rolling cart that does ultrasonic readings of what it sees underground.
Yeah,
okay.
Have they done any ground radar scans or anything like that?
Yeah, so they've done all that stuff. They're kind of trying to... That's, as far as they can tell, that's what there is. But, again...
As far as they can tell from what they're seeing.
Yeah, through what they're seeing. There's you can only dig things up so fast. Mm-hmm. And especially with a site like this, you don't want to just hurry it up already and get everything out, because who knows?
Let's throw the backhoe in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
The stones, most of them have carvings of animals on them. In the stone, and the circles range from 32 feet to 89 feet in diameter.
You mean 98 feet?
Yeah, did I say 89?
Yeah.
98 feet.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's a difference, it turns out. And that's... So, we had this discussion before we started recording. I didn't know what 32 feet was.
Conceptually. Like put it into physical form.
I joked, how many football fields is that? It's none. It's none.
So if you laid 32-foot-long rulers end to end...
Yeah, it's that.
It's that.
So it's about the size of those big RVs you see. Or like a
school bus
sort of. Yeah.
Okay.
About that.
So not enormous, but
also not tiny.
Yeah.
No, not at all. And when you say that these have the T-shaped pillars, is that what you call them? In the center. That was really hard for me to understand, and I was looking at the photos. So when you say T-shaped pillar, it's not one piece of rock that's been carved into a T, but it's two rocks set on top of each other to make a T shape. So one's long and skinny at the top, and then one's skinny and going down in the ground. Is that because T-shaped rock is a weird way to say it?
We should clarify this. It's an uppercase T, not a lowercase T.
An uppercase T. And I'm actually not sure about that. I have the impression that some of them are one stone.
I had thought that they were, because if you look at them, they're
look
thin
like
and flat, and if you tried to stack them on top of one another, it probably wouldn't work out that well.
See, and again, I didn't get that impression from when I looked at the photos of this. But I mean, I don't know.
It's my impression. Some of the accounts that I read said that these stones would have been 60 tons when they took them out of the quarry and like brought them up. So it's my impression they brought these one like giant
And carved it
stones
one giant
out
unit.
and carved one giant unit. But I mean, you know, it may be
And that would be simpler than trying to fit them together.
That's true. So that's the impression that I have. Although I can't tell you that I explicitly saw that stated anywhere. So there are 3 layers of this thing. And, you know, we kind of had this discussion earlier too about the impressions of layers. And I'm like 99% sure that the layers are just like different time
different strata
scales, kind of different like places on the hill, not that one is like layered literally on top of the other.
Okay.
And again, that's just the impression I have. And
no, there appear to be 3 different structures: a big, medium, and a small one.
Well, there are lots of different structures. There's like 20 of them.
Well, these are the ones that have been dug up so far, right?
Yeah. So there are different kinds of different eras. So the layer 3 is the oldest and the deepest. So like the lowest on the hill. And it's where you see circles. The archaeologists suspect that they may have had roofs on them at one point.
What kind of roofs?
Thatch, maybe? Nobody's really totally sure because there isn't any really evidence of these things being left behind. So, and then the kind of animal carvings you see in this layer are basic animal reliefs. They look like this. Dear listeners, you cannot see, but if you go to the website, you'll be able to see them.
Yeah.
So they're just like relief carvings.
Yeah, they're very simplistic, basic relief. And by the way, for anybody who doesn't know, relief means that you carve away anything that is not going to be shown. So in the one we were looking at, it was a bird, so everything around the bird has been carved away, so only the bird is sticking forward.
Right.
Well, it's actually a tougher way to do things, you know. It's a lot easier to chisel a bird into a rock than to chisel away everything that doesn't look like a bird on the rock.
And the other ones that you see are also reliefs, but they're way more complex. This is just like a basic one-dimensional, well, 3-dimensional, but like it's just flat, basically.
Right. Again, you know, it's amazing. I mean, there's no evidence of tools, and what kind of tools did these guys use?
Yeah,
to do
so
this?
that's
pretty interesting.
Yeah, so there are no humanoid figures that are carved. They're all animals. Although some people suggest that the large T shapes are, in fact, the humanoid figures. A lot of them have kind of arms at their sides, and we'll get into this theory a little bit more. But some of them have kind of like arms carved into them a little bit. So some people think maybe that they're supposed to be like human-animal hybrids or like kind of god-esque figures like you would see in ancient Egypt where they're like a human with a something head.
Okay, so there is actually carvings of
on
arms
some
in
of them. On some of them, not all of them. And I mean, you know, when we're looking at a picture of one of the reliefs right now, when it's like a couple different animals carved into this one thing and there's no arms and it doesn't look like it's a representation of a human something hybrid.
And that's what I was trying to understand is I was thinking, okay, was the stone itself, as in just the T shape, supposed to be a representation
Well, some
of
people
man?
are kind of talking about that a little bit.
Okay.
And again, you know, these are so old, it's kind of hard to tell.
Yeah,
what was going on.
It seems unlikely, though, because these guys seemed good enough at carving stone that if they wanted to really represent a human being, they probably would have carved more detail and made it a more accurate representation
Yeah, I think that's
of
fair.
a human being.
So layer 2, the structures start to be more rectangular. So instead of being big circles, they're kind of rectangles, which is consistent since they're younger, and rectangles are a more efficient use of space. So it's you kind of see a development of use of building.
They finally figured that out. They're kind of like, It's
rectangles
like,
are easier to build and easier to stabilize than a circle is.
Yeah, and they're more efficient. All your
use of
space.
materials. Yeah.
So, and then the reliefs start to look way more complex. They're like really 3D images that are carved out of this one stone still. So they're technically a relief, but they're really like full on, I guess, carvings on the rock, like this is, which is really, really interesting and really
like a tiger, perhaps.
It's they're very intricate. It's no longer one dimensional, just raised out of the stone at just a set distance away. Now we've got full depth, almost, and not a use of perspective, but a use of form and and everything that you see in an animal in terms of its shape and concave.
So I guess
shapes,
the way to
its
describe
compound.
it is that the reliefs in the first ones are more like drawings. Mm-hmm. They look like just drawings on a piece of paper.
That you just cut away the edges.
Yeah,
But these are
But these are
sculptures.
like sculptures. These are full on sculptures.
Yeah, absolutely correct. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, and then layer 3, which is kind of the most. I'm sorry. Those they dated to be in like 8,000 BC, maybe those structures, and then layer 1, which I think is like one of the most interesting parts, is all backfill. It's all this stuff they dug up. So in like 8,000 BC, they just filled everything in.
Yeah. So
Like,
now
Filled it
they
in.
filled in all 3 layers. I mean, all
Everything.
3 of these things.
Cover the whole thing over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They filled everything in.
Or
and-
somebody filled everything in. Maybe the original owners didn't do it.
Yeah, and this is kind of one of the most mysterious parts of like, why would you do that? I mean,
I
there
could
are
think
a
of
lot
Build a
of,
mini mall.
Yeah. I could actually think of a couple of reasons why.
it's just really interesting. They think that they brought